A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
And the shot! Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, it's come loose. João Neves. Real chance! It's a loose ball. El Ainaoui. Mazraoui. Aim forwards. Looks to the other side. Brahim Diaz is onto it in a flash. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Tries to get it clear. João Cancelo. João Cancelo, gently done. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Mazraoui, moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And Bernardo Silva! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Portugal starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. Hit into the... Gets his head on it! Goal! Portugal!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Riyad, and he goes cross-field. João Neves. Diop cuts it out. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Morocco suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Morocco needing to chase the game already. El Kanous. Oh, it's played into the area. Do have a chance to counter here. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Bernardo Silva. Great chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And it's Diaz. Hakimi. Unahi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi plays it in. Cleared away. Mazraoui. Alainawi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! They did it! Morocco are back in business. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spiked.
Morocco grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Diogo Costa, long ball by the goalkeeper. Alainawi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diop. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mazraoui. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was... Applies the finish! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias. João Neves. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Vega. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. João Neves, gently done. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cross in. Diop tries to clear. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pinged towards the front line. Could move up a gear here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's a good finish! And the ball's come loose here. Time to deliver. And that has been clubbed away. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Mendes gets across to intercept that. El Ainaoui. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. El Ainaoui climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Unahi. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz tries to dink it through. And they've got a throw. There's the shot! Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Morocco get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mendes forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao. Now then, the ball's come loose. Showing good feet. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. João Cancelo, and that's aimed into the middle. And here's Bernardo Silva, out to the right. Cross from Cancelo. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Riyad, and it's played forward. El Ainawi, Mazraoui, and it's Al Khanous. That has been cut short. El Ainawi. Spread out to the left. Unahi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played out to the right. Brahim Diaz. Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
El Ainawi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Riyad. Can he get onto this? Hakimi. Over to the left. El Khanous looks to get on the end of this. Well, we expected better, and so did he. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into the middle. Mazraoui gets it away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. João Cancelo with the short one. And that is out of play. Hakimi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Diop. Riyad. Mazraoui. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. El Khanous. Aimed it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Unahi. Can he finish? This time, surely! And they can counter here. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. Mazraoui. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. Morocco come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Bernardo Silva. Does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Played into space out wide. El Canous. Header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. That is lovely. João Neves. El-Ainaoui, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. Now it's El-Ainaoui. And it's Mazraoui. Here it is, crossed in. Vega gets it away. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Bruno Mendes. The cross. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Unahi. Hakimi. Diop. Hakimi. Bruno Mendes. Vega. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Ainaoui. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Riyad. El Canous. Chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That looks a good ball through. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's El Ainawi. Now it's El Kanous. Mazraoui. It'll be a throw-in. Ruben Dias. João Neves.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nice physical challenge. Bruno sends that a long way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Unahi is there and he can get that clear. Vitinha. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely feet. João Neves. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
João Neves. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Diop.
Portugal deploying the high press here, trying to force the defence into making mistakes.
Yeah, it's happening now.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. El Kanous going full tilt down the left. Now it's El Ainawi. El Kanous. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bernardo Silva, and he's managed to get free.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's El Ainawi. El Kanous. They're a cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hakimi has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cleared without complication. Out for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. It's run loose here. Back into the middle. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Hakimi. Unahi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Gets a good foot in there. That looks a cracking ball. El Canus. Oh, that's nice. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, it's come loose. Ruben Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the right. Played in with a mighty effort. It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Portugal, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's gone back to the keeper. João Cancelo cuts out the pass, and it's Vitinha.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caught offside that time. Ruben Diaz. João Neves, just about up to 75 minutes. Has a look and plays it forward. Hakimi makes the interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bernardo Silva. Ball comes in. Diop getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. Mendes laid out to the left flank. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And he's there to get it away. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Corner then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's El Canous. No foul, says the referee.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bernardo Silva out towards the flank. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
El Ainaoui clears it away. Bruno Fernandes. It's anyone's ball now.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ambitious ball here. And the pass is intercepted. João Cancelo. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Morocco are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been cleared. Nuno Mendes. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha chips it through.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ronaldo knocks it out wide. Rafael Leao plays it in.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Unahi. Aim forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Unahi gets over and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. Najraoui.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
El Ainawi. Riyad. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. João Cancelo. That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a corner. Bruno Fernandes could be dangerous, and he'll shoot here! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that was very necessary. Referee's given a throw. He has found the way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. A goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rafael Leao. And that's a goal kick. Nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is rather wayward. Played into space. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Or another 30 minutes. 90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still. And it's El Khanous. Amrabat. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. He is through here. Nuno Mendes, he's got away. Cleared away. You get a throw in. Bernardo Silva, and that's aimed into the middle. Ruben Dias. And it's Neves. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That'll be a throw. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. And it's hoisted clear. Brahim Diaz. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now that's well seen too. Mendes, gently done. He's through here. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he cuts out the supply. The ball is loose and the chase is on. El Canus. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Morocco have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Now that's well seen too. And it's Diaz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. El Canus. El Canus! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now it's Rafael Leao! And somehow he managed to miss it. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Over to the left. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. There are a few waiting. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance, surely! It relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vega gets across to intercept that. João Neves. João Neves. Amrabat. He is through here. Now, what about this cross? And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Deftly away. Flashes it across. João Neves attempts a clear. Decent chance! Ashrawi. Vega tries to clear. Brahim Diaz plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That is good defending. It's been repelled. El Kudus! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. That's it for the first period of extra time. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Brahim Diaz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Chance here to counter. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. They've won a corner. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
Goes for a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Amrabat can get it clear. That's an imaginative pass. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rafael Leao, Bruno Fernandes. Tries to get it clear. Morocco making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hakimi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. So who's he picking out? And back out it comes. Throw it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's really well cleared. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Matches Nunes, clears it away. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Nice control. Now it's Al-Khanous. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Well timed, excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hakimi. Good ball, good take. Shoots! And it's been taken short. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
El Khanous. Amrabat does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Joao Felix. Denied by an instinctive save.
Joao Felix clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Riyad forwards and with intent. And that's a throw-in. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle them.
Boy, you can feel the tension. El Canous, first in line. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Joao Felix steps up for his penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Morocco are looking to him to tie things up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Keeper's gone the wrong way. And they're 2 up. Morocco can't afford to miss another one. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Bruno obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are